Okay, so really the second part of this lesson is you're going to be graphing with this form. Does anybody remember the name of this form? The other one was slope-intercept. What's the name of this form? Does anybody remember? Okay, this is standard form. Okay, standard form. So if you want to write that down, the standard form of an equation is ax plus by equals c. So if you have x and y on one side by itself, that is known as the standard form. Okay? So there are two options for graphing this. You can solve for y, get y by itself. Okay? So we can do that, and I'm going to take you through that. You may choose to do that. 2x plus 4y greater than or equal to 8. What would I do to start getting y by itself? I would minus 2x, because I've got to get the y on this side. Y by itself, so I move the x. Then I would do what? Divide by 4. So that would give me y is greater than or equal to negative 1/2 x plus 2. And I can graph it from that. Okay? So you're just solving for y. You're getting y by itself. Okay? So let's start. Where would I put my point? Plus 2. That is a negative 1/2. So I would go down 1, right 2, down 1, right 2. Okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and draw this in a red line. It's not great, but you see my points. Okay. Now, let's graph it using the standard form. So when you graph it in the standard form, you want to use your x and y intercepts. This is really easy. Probably much easier than solving for y. So when your x is right here, your point is on the x, what is the value for y? When your point is on the x-axis, what is your value of y? I think some of y'all are thinking it. 0. Okay? So in other words, we do not have a value for x, a value for y, do we? So what I can do is I can cover that up, and I can solve for the value of x, the x-intercept. So 2x is greater than 8. What is my x value? Solve for x, 4. So I'm going to put my x at 4, my x-intercept. Let me go back and say that again. If you're wanting to find the x-intercept, the y value is 0. So I can take this out and solve for what x is. Now, if I'm solving for the y-intercept, where it intercepts the y, what is my value of x? No? 0. So I can cross this one out. What would be my y-intercept if I get y by itself? 2. Do you see that I have the same 2 points that I already graphed? Draw your line. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky with your shading. Okay, everybody pay attention. Put your pencil on the line. What is the first variable that you see? What's the first one you see up here? What's the first variable? X. X runs which direction? Left and right. Where's the greater than on the x-axis? To the right. Less than is to the left. What is my inequality? Greater than. Where is, if I'm putting, and I'm not going up and down here, I'm going left or right. So if I put my pencil on the line, the first variable I see is x, and I want greater than. Which direction will I go? To the right. That is this right here. That's the side that you will shade. Don't worry, I'm going to do a couple more. Okay. Okay, write that one down. 3x plus y less than 6, and we're going to sketch it. And we're going to graph this using the x and y intercepts. Now, if I want the x-intercept, then do I have a y? No. So, when I get x by itself, what am I going to do? Divide by 3. So, my x-intercept is at which x number? 2. Put you a dot at 2. Now, if I want to find my y-intercept, then my value of x is 0. So, what is my y-intercept? 6. Now, you should have 2 points. Is it going to be a solid or a dashed line? Dashed. Now put your pencil on the line. What is the first variable that you see? X. X runs left, right. I'm wanting what values? What's my inequality? Less than. So will I draw it to the left or will I draw it to the right? Left. This is the side that you will shade. Okay. Let's do one more. Okay, go ahead. I want you to sketch that. Draw your points. Okay, so I can solve for y. if you want to do that, I can move the x over, I can divide by 2. But I think if you'll really get used to using the x and y intercepts, it's much quicker. Okay, so if I'm wanting to put a dot on the x, then I do not have, my y is 0, so that cancels out. Where am I putting a dot on the x? At what number? 6. Wrong the y. Okay, 6. Okay, put your dot on the x at 6. Now, if I want to put one on my y-intercept, then my value of x is 0, so it goes out. What is my value on the y? 3. Dotted line, dashed line, or solid? Dashed or dotted. I don't care how you think about it, just not solid. Okay. Now, I'm going to put, didn't mean to do that. Meant to clear objects. Okay. Now I'm going to put my pencil on the line. What's the first variable I see? X. X runs left and right. Okay. I'm wanting the values that are less than. So which side? The left side. Are we getting a little better? Okay. All right. I'm going to give you now your class.